shows up, you know, like 10 minutes before we're supposed to be out here.
My name is Jeffery, and I'm from Los Gatos, California. Since I started riding back in 2003, 24-hour races has been my goal to qualify for and then to participate and hopefully win the 24-hour World Solo Championship. What am I thinking about at the start of the race? I'm thinking, oh, I'm going to have to ride for 24, 25 hours. It's hot, but we'll see how it goes.
Adam, something you'd like to say to Dad before he starts?
It's hot. Good luck and do your best. That's pretty much all you can do.
Good luck, Mark. It's really, really hot today. But I guess the fog will come in about 6 or 7 o'clock. And then it'll cool it down for the night, and then another blistering hot day tomorrow, I guess.
Anything you want to say to Mark before we start?
Good luck, Mark. Go have fun and go out safe. How's that?
How about you, Lo?
Good luck. I'll try to kick your butt out there.
Yeah.
I'll put it on the outside as well.
I need the volunteer for a mountain walking with a bike to the volunteer area. Again, all volunteers. Your shift started 12 minutes ago. We need you there. Again, mountain walking with the bike. Send your volunteer to the volunteer area.
When you come in, go behind here, your front. My name is Adam Jeffery, and I was a part of my dad's pit crew. My job was to look out for the other riders and keep track of them.
Looking back at my first attempt at the World Solo Championships in 2005, there's a quarter-mile run before you actually get to the bike on the first lap, and I broke the cleat on the bottom of my shoe, and in turn had to do 2 laps without being able to clip in one of my feet, and that turned out to be disastrous. So I want to make sure everything is fine-tuned. My cleats are in, my cleats are straight, they're not broken, and everything's running perfectly on the bike.
So come on down here. We're going to get all the top athletes in the world that have traveled here to Monterey to compete this weekend. It's hot out there. We want to encourage these riders and get them out on a great send-off. So come on down to the start-finish, grab yourself some cowbells, and let's get this party rocking. '92, we have Marshall Reeves, USA. 91, Dale Greenhall, USA. 90, David Engelbrecht, USA. 89, Mark Jeffery, USA. 88, we have Peters out of USA. 87,
Hi, Adam.
United States, number 50. Number 43 from the USA. Greg Savage, number 40. Charles Ferguson, number 50 from the USA. John Poole from USA, number 51. Brennan Rayos, USA. There we go. Hey, racers, we're going to be running the other way. You're going up the hill, around the flag. Here for these guys right about the start. World Championships again. 2007 World Championships brought to you by Tri Life Sports International. 24 hours in the that you guys could be louder than that. I want to hear you guys cheering for these next Le Mans racers. Look at them out there running hard. We got some bells out there. We got some bells on the fence that we would like you guys not to borrow. Leave those on the fence.
Dad's right behind.
Alright, woo, yeah. Woo! Alright. Do you want me to call them? Do you need them to get stuff ready?
3 flashes.
You're awesome. Nice.
Yeah, after the run, I had a good run. They actually had changed the course since I had done the run at Laguna Seca before, and I wasn't winded when I got to the bike and was completely surprised and was up with the pro men. In fact, I was top 10 overall. A couple of miles into the bike, bang, my back tire blew out. And so I had to try and fix the tire. There was a defect in the tire. It was a big flap. I ripped the number plate off the back of my bike and wedged it inside the tire, put a new tube in, blew it up, and it managed to hold for maybe another couple of miles, and then I had to fix it again. This happened 3 times. And finally I limped in after my first lap, probably losing about 25 minutes.
Mark has some flats, and here's Eric fixing it. Our hero.
This is easy hero business.
What's up, Jonathan?
There's the rest of the pit crew over there looking on. Go, go! Woo!
211. Way to go, Mark! Woo! Way to go, 826. You gotta show me how to.
Oh, he's fast. Yeah. I know he's fast. How's that dude, Dad?
Okay, I got him from there. I don't know about your telescopic range, but
He can.
we'll see him.
Yeah.
No, the rapper.
There he goes. Way to go, Mark!
Having lost 25 minutes on the first lap, I was riding around at probably a slower pace, and which probably benefited me because it was, you know, in excess of 100 degrees parts of the track. And one thing that I wasn't getting from the pit crew, I was getting lots of encouragement, but I wasn't getting my position on the track. And so, you know, my feeling was, oh, it's 8 o'clock at night and I'm still in last place. And then I came in for one pit and somebody left from a pit close to me. And I asked my son, well, was he in my category? And the answer was yes. So I made my pitch stop really short, probably 30 seconds, headed out and actually caught him about halfway through the lap, passed him, came in and said, okay, 1 down, how many to go? And the answer was, you're in second place now, first place left 5 minutes ago. So I go out, Adam told me, look for number 51. So this is at night time, it's probably about midnight, 12:30. And so at night you can see a blinking red light on the back of everyone's bike from quite a long ways away. So I'd see one light and I'd reel it in, pass 51 now. And about 2/3 of the way through the lap, I was actually going down a place called Hurl Hill, which is normally a steep climb at the races, but this way the course was backwards. And coming down the lower part, I see a red flashing light come up behind him really fast, number 51 written in pen on the back of the number plate, and I just screamed, on your left, poof, went straight by him, and within 100 yards the climb started, and it was climbing for the last third of the lap all the way back up to the track. And so it was my goal then to put in as much time as I could on him before he could finish his lap, and ultimately do the infield and get out back over the bridge and you know, on my next lap until without him seeing me.
From our campsite, we watched Mark having fun, riding in circles like he says, and we cheered him on and gave him encouragement. At our campsite at night, it was hard to identify riders and it was totally black. Bike lights were the only things that we could see in the darkness.
One of the keys to a 24-hour race is actually riding at night. Like one of my friends says, the race is won or lost after 10 at night. Riding at night is actually much different from riding during the day. You may ride a trail 50, 100 times during the day and it'll look like a completely different trail the first time you ride it at night. And so riding at night is really a benefit. A lot of people go out and they train hard, but they don't ride at night. And you know, a third of the race is in the dark, so it's a good place to make up a lot of time.
Yeah,
So,
I've got this bottle.
Okay, just
Which
put
one
that
do you
one
want?
down. Put that down. How you feeling?
Not too great. Are you Team 89?
Yeah.
Congratulations, man. Crushing it.
We're just waiting for you to go out.
All these are good for us throwing them at Tinker when he goes by.
Yeah, I'm not going to
Okay.
ride that bike for a long time.
Yeah, you're doing great. You're doing great. Well done. It's not over till it's over.
It's a hard course.
Yes, that's what he says, but
It's gotten really bad. Too.
yeah, yeah.
Where are you guys from?
Oh, we're from Gilroy. He's from Los Gatos.
Gosh darn it.
Yeah.
Beat by a local guy.
I know.
I wish I could tell, you know, a good story, like somebody that came, you know, from across the ocean.
Okay, well I better get back there then.
All right.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
We'll watch for you to go round again.
One lap behind, the rest of them. So they're probably going to get like another 3 laps in before the end or something?
Yeah, well, the end of a 24-hour race is really confusing, especially after you've been riding for 24 hours and need to try and make a decision of whether you need to ride another lap or not. The rules state that you can finish at 11 o'clock, so after 23 hours of racing, but if somebody comes in before 12, they can go out and do another lap. So ultimately, if you say you're going to finish at 11, and the guy behind you comes in, posts the same lap, and goes out for another one and makes it back in before 1, you've lost the race. So this can get very confusing as you have to calculate lap times of people. There's no online posting of the results, and so you have to do it all by hand.
And he can get back before 12.
Yeah, but he's already a lap behind you.
So when he comes in, you can try and figure it out.
I've got all the numbers here. My numbers as well as what she's got off the board.
How you feeling,
showing
Mark?
Showing lap times plus pit times. Yeah, and how much is left.
So,
yeah, just figure out how far he is behind when he leaves.
Yeah.
See what you need.
Go out there to do 2.
Just see how much time he has.
Yeah.
Right now, we got a lot. You know, he's still
Are
got
you going to
4
be
hours.
around?
Yeah, I'll be up here.
Okay.
It's still 4 hours of ride time.
Oh, where's the clock?
Yeah, but he has to. He'll have to be in by
9 o'clock.
Yeah, well, you came
Yeah.
at
So
56.
realize I don't see anybody really doing more than 2 laps.
You've just done another 130 right on the nut.
Yeah.
Again. So 2 in a row, Mark. So you're doing great.
You can't do more than 2 laps. Let time left. So
No.
just figure it out from that.
So figure on doing 2, and we'll update you.
Because you can always cruise the next one and get it at 11 here if you really.
Yeah, but it depends what time he gets in, not me.
Can you get some wipes for Dad, please? Wipe his arms. You don't want to change your shirt for anything. You're just going to go out, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I started.
Don't put it on his face though, because there's.
I started having to walk the last couple of climbs.
Then do it. Just walk.
Yeah, because there's just if you'll do the laps but don't strain, don't overdo it. There's no point.
If you came through after 11 and came back to here, you don't have to go back. You could just go back over there and say you just have another lap. Would be the as long as you came in after 11.
So what do you think of the chef, Mark?
This is good.
Good.
Bacon and egg,
yes. Yes.
There's the man.
Good job, Dave.
The wall on that one. Did I get you anything?
Our next door buddy.
I gotta get some food in.
So what time did they?
Got a few minutes.
Quick lube.
lap. I got 30 to 45 minutes. I gotta get
Good
back.
job, Adam.
In case I blow up like I did on this lap.
Adam has been so great, Mark. Really has. He only had 2 hours sleep.
I know. What a cool guy.
Keep it up. What, beer? No, I'm good. I've had beer tonight. Burrito?
Rock and roll.
No, I'm good.
Okay.
Got your water, got your drink, everything?
Take care. You got your goo.
Okay.
Bye.
That's all you do.
We love you.
Take it.
Woo, Mark.
There you go. Good. All you have is food containers that open in front of you the entire time. No dieting. You're surrounded by pure
What's the time, Gordon?
The time is 9:05. He did another 1:30. Hi.
So have you had a hard night?
Hard night, no sleep. But it's gone pretty smooth. Mark did a great job. Started off with 3 punches on the first lap and was 25 minutes down on his first lap. Then put him in 6th place. And then after about, I don't know, after about 6 laps he was up to 5th place. And then after about 8 laps he was in 2nd place. And then I guess when it got to 10 laps he was in 1st place, and he's been in 1st place ever since, and we're within 2 laps now of finishing.
What's the gap between the first and the second?
The gap between the first and the second is about just under an hour, and the third guy is well, he's even further back, nearly lapped. It's possible he could get lapped this time by Mark.
Keep safe. Keep safe, Mark.
Yeah, keep safe, Mark, and it's so it's been a good race for him. He's not stopped. He's not sat down so far in the 24 hours.
Hey,
Okay.
congratulations.
Hello.
Thank you so much.
Best
You
man
did a great
won.
job.
Yeah, thank you.
Hello.
You're on the podium, aren't you?
I might change.
Yes. Woo!
Jeffrey! Woohoo! There he goes. He's in 1st place.
Awesome!
Looking good this morning, going up that really hard hill right there.
It was 86.
There he goes.
What type of guy?
He's about 4 or 5 minutes away from the pit area.
All right, 92.
There he goes.
Good job.
Woo!
He's been leading the race from the front. By only 4, 5, 6, 10 seconds, but he's always been leading.
Good job, Mark. One more lap.
At the end of each lap, you'd actually have to go down. The transition area was inside the Laguna Seca Raceway, and so you'd have to walk up the steps with your bike and then ride down and then run through the transition area. Well, one of my keys to success was the fact that my eldest son, Adam, would be at the bottom of the stairs and he'd be running alongside me saying, "What do you need?" And so I'd tell him what I would need for the next lap, and he'd run over to the pit and help my parents get it ready, and by the time I got through, everything would be good to go and I'd be in and out as quick as possible.
Now Kelly is going to go back out there and see what he can do.
Well done. Well done. Woohoo!
Get a bit of shade.
I want some water on my head. Oh yeah.
How's your throat, Mark?
Do you want some spray? Do you want some throat spray?
Throat spray. But you're going out again, yeah?
I have to.
Yeah.
You have to, because it's not after 11.
Marcus,
and
good
their
work,
guy's
man.
still out.
Yeah.
But you go out on this one and he'll probably stop.
Number 51 is still out?
No, 51's...
No, he turned his
51.
baton in. I just checked.
Yeah, no, we're worried about the third guy.
As I came in before 11 o'clock and there was a guy within a lap of me, I had to go out again.
On the last lap, there was a fire on the next hill. Planes and helicopters were dropping water. We all wanted Dad to be safe.
Hey, Scott, there's like a water bomber coming in. Yeah, I know. I got like 8 other ones.
There's a lake right there. There's no more.
Dude, this is actually kick ass.
I think Alex is.
Okay, folks, not too close over there.
And so long,
that means you lost coming through. Let's give it up for this guy. Panda X Fusion Titus team winning for the first time. There you go.
Number 40, number 40.
Way to go, number 5.
That's the free jersey.
This is getting really, really scary because Mark's got to get in. We can see the flames now. Okay, Mark, Jeffrey! Oh, well done, Mark! Well done, Mark! Oh, we love you! We love you! Look at that fire! We're all together.
You know what?
What?
I didn't have to do that lap.
No? Oh.
Alright, you're awesome. We love you.
You're awesome, Mark. You're awesome. You had to. The guy did.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, attention everybody out in the field there, period, right now. Nobody has an idea of what that fire's going to do right now. We really suggest that you're not sitting up there. They might want to start breaking camp.
Yeah.
And being ready to actually evacuate if that jumps the barrier line over there, okay, guys?
Give us a kiss, you.
Corey?
Way to go, Mark! Yeah! Yay!
You ready for that? Yeah.
Go, go.
Once again, folks, I know it all looks exciting and it might be under control, but this is one of those things that can't get out of control. So let's make sure that we're in a position to move ourselves out of it. You need to get out of here quickly.
Good job.
Woo! What do you want to say to Dad?
Yay, congratulations!
We'll be monitoring this and we may 24 staff to the world solo hit area. The 24 logo group. Again, Brad from the 24 staff, we need you at the world solo hit area. 14 minutes to get in here for this last account.
So Sharon, is this your day off, or are you going to charge for this, or what?
No, this is my day off. Taking care of my brother's feet because he can't feel them.
What do you want to say to him?
I'm really proud of him, and I'm so glad we got here this morning, and he's just amazing that he can do
Good
this.
luck. I've won all the times you've come down.
So she's your lucky charm then, is she, Mark?
Yeah, but I'm officially retiring.
Well,
I'm not doing that anymore.
Well, what a way to go out.
I know.
I rode in what they call the age group category, and it goes in groups of 5 years. So the class I rode in was the 40 to 45 or 40 to 44 year old group. But we're riding along with pros, seasoned pros. Tinker Juarez is a two-time Olympian. He ended up winning the elite class, the pro class, after following my buddy Kelly McGulkey around for 23 hours, which was kind of unfortunate. But there's a lot of people out there, there's a lot of people riding really hard. It's not only physical feat, it's mental. And in fact, in some cases more mental than physical, because you could quit at any point.
All right, guys, in the 40 to 44 year old category, first place goes to bib number 89 from Los Gatos with 16 laps in 24 hours and 30 minutes. Mark Jeffery. Come on up here, Mark.
I'd like to put a big thank you out to my family for supporting me, for giving me the time to ride and fulfill my dream. I'd like to thank my parents and my eldest son Adam for being my pit crew, being up all night, feeding me, preparing my drinks, and changing my lights, and checking the results, and tracking, and everything that goes along with being a pit crew. And also my friends, the Summit Shooters, a great group of guys that I ride with every Tuesday night, rain, shine, light, dark, up at Demonstration Forest in Santa Cruz. And that's how I could pull back the time. It's because I ride at night, year-round. Thank you.
Way to go, Mark!
There you go, guys. You want to get a tight shot up here for the photographers?
There you go.
Well done, Mark.
How do I feel about fulfilling my dream? Was actually, I dreamt about it but didn't think I could actually do it. So I was just ecstatic that I could pull that off, and I don't think that I really have anything to prove in 24-hour races, and now I kind of agree with my friends that it is a bit mental. I think mountain biking is a really healthy way of life. You don't have to compete with cars. You can ride within your limits. So if you get hurt, it's probably your fault, not somebody else's. And there's a lot of upcoming young mountain bikers. The high schools in Northern California actually have a league now with 18 high schools, I think it is, and they have 6 or 7 meets throughout the year. At the end of the race, I think I said I was going to retire, but never say never.